guys, welcome to Darren's Streaming Corner, and tonight we are going to have a look at making some more characters for my Rapper Corner. Now, just before I go any further, I just wanted to point out that I'm in front of my banner that I did for my YouTube channel. But also, I've got a little bit of a treat for you guys, which would be based on the front of I'm working on an animation, and I would love to be able to share it with you. So if I just quickly go into that, things are getting a bit, yeah. That's what I'm after. So let me share.
Say, Sarah, my chicken crusted pizza. How are you doing on this wonderful morning?
Right, I'm going to go back a little bit. Because you couldn't actually see the video. So let's try again now. There's always going to be hiccups. My apologies.
Say, Sarah, my chicken crusted pizza. How are you doing on this wonderful morning?
I'm doing really well, thanks. My spicy mango chutney. Do you know what we've got planned for today?
Actually, I've not long got off the phone to Geraint Brinsket, and he had invited us all out to dinner tonight. How does it sound?
That very Geraint himself. Oh my word, it has been ages since we last saw everyone in the Brinsket family. It'd be lovely to see everyone again.
Then that's settled. Let's us go and find the kids, and then we'll let them know. However, we'll need to find a babysitter for baby Adam, as he can't be left on his own.
Unless we invite everyone over here instead, and then that way, Lizzie and Roscoe will have someone to play.
Better idea, my almond crusted salmon. I'll take care of the phone call, and I'll see you shortly.
This is going to be very exciting, my tomato crusted steak. I shall leave you to it, and I'll see you very soon.
I'd better get ahead of Geraint and see if I can invite him over here instead. Hello, is this Geraint? It's Darren here, and I was wondering if I can invite everyone round here instead, as we've got a toddler to take care of.
What's that, Dara? Of course we can. No worries. Would you like us to bring some food over? That is not a problem.
What's going on? Are we still able to see Darren and his family? It has been ages since we last saw them, and I'm very excited.
Yes, my man. We're still able to see the Stratton family, but Darren's just asked if we can go around their house, because he and Sarah have a toddler to take care of.
Thanks for letting us know, my sweet potato pie. Speaking of which, does Darren want us to take any food over?
He's asked us if we can pick a lemon meringue pie up from the shops, because there's a citrus theme going on with the desserts. And he also mentioned some other snacks too.
Well, that's as far as I got. I just thought I would show you that just as the audio's acting up. Oh, my apologies. I think there were some people that heard it and other people that didn't hear it. I must apologise for those who wasn't able to hear it. Good to see you, Richard. So glad you could join me. So in the meantime, let me reshare my screen because we've got some more. Yeah, we've got some more video. We've got some more characters I need to create. Let me see if that comes up. So that's what I've done so far. These were all the Rainsgates. They're my family. And I started off with Douglas MacDonald and his daughter Rosie and Michael Tooting. I need to give the Rainsgate family some give the Rainsgate family names. Yeah, thank goodness Sarah didn't use that term on me either. I'm relieved that she didn't. So let's start with the Gooberries, I think. And I'm going to start with Alan. I just want to make sure that you can see what's going on. Yeah. I really can't be doing with any more hiccups. So what top am I going to be putting on, Alan? Certainly not those ones. They would look really odd, and yeah, not that type of. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. I've got him as a policeman in Business Friendly, and I'm going to carry that over to here as well. So I want to make sure. There we go. But possibly do it sans the gloves. I've just seen a blue skull on a red background. It's really rather spooky. Oh dear. Yeah, I've just seen another one on a blue background. Yeah, it was on a red background. Trying to find a uniform without the gloves. Where? We'll find it. This was the problem I was having last time. I also want to move it so I can just catch your comments. Nice one, Mason. So I'm just trying to look. I think in this case, do I have him dressed up as a police officer? If I can't find the gloves. Sorry. Or do I just have him being in civil clothing? I think in this case, I might just have him in civil clothing. I think I quite like the look of that. Let's go for some trousers. Of course, if anyone wants to use these characters, please let me use them first before you get your hands on them. So all I ask of you is to let me use them first. I often wonder what the difference is between those two. Well, that matches the inside of his. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, but that doesn't particularly go. They don't particularly go too well. Could someone tell me what's wrong with that color profile? Anyone? Yeah. Could someone please tell me what's wrong with this color scheme? Whoops. I've just switched Alan's jacket to yellow. I know, Mason, but I'm decided to put Alan in his civilian clothing. Although, having said that, police outfits here in the UK are typically black. I may do eventually, Adam, if I can find him, if I can find it without the gloves. But in the meantime, I just have to stick with the civilian uniform. Let's have a look. Now, I don't want that hairstyle for Alan. It looks a bit samey Jamie, plainy Janey. So I'll just do that. Yeah, I think I'll just go for that. And then, yeah, that would be perfect. And then I'll give him a beard. Not that beard. It makes him look like Father Christmas. No, not that beard. That will do, though. I typically go for that sort of mouth. Give him some proper ears. Give him a moustache as well. Not that one. Or that one. It makes him look like no, not that one either. Or that one. I think it's just going to be that one. That kind of looks like my little moustache and the quiff. I wonder what Adam's going to say. It's be rather interesting. Yeah, Wally, I'm making. It's not a case of what I'm making, it's who I'm making. I'm making an updated version of Alan Dewberry. Seem to like going for blue eyes as well. Don't know why, I just do. That takes care of that. And I have been putting him in glasses as of late. Certainly not pink, though. Now, let me know what you think of this, of Alan Dewberry in his civilian uniform. Comments? Any comments are welcome. Mine, of course, Wally, because he's one of my characters, not James's. Yeah, mine, of course, because, as I say, it's one of my characters, not one of James's. Okay, so that's Alan Dewberry sorted. I just want to go back over. Yeah, we're still on the same screen. That's good. let's create Karen Dewberry. She's a nice Karen. And we straight away want to make her look like an absolute stunner. I reckon that makes her look like a schoolgirl. A golden schoolgirl would be the nickname I'd have given Karen Dewberry if I'd put her in that. I would like people to go back to this live stream because I'm trying to detract away from the drama that's going on. Trying to help here. Let's start. No, not that, because that makes her look like, that makes her something she's definitely not. I think that will have to do. Okay. And I reckon, could someone give me the hex code for magenta, please? Anyone? Could someone give me the hex codes for magenta, please? Thank you, Adam. Oh, was it really that obvious? Darren, you idiot! Oh no! Is it really that blindingly obvious? Bloody hell. What am I like? Selling cars for Adam to poke fun at me for. Right, let's just put you on that. And I'm not quite finished yet. Let's do the hair. Oh, no. 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 This is where things get very complicated. Although I do like the look of either that. Yeah, I quite like the look of that. Obviously, she's not going to have a beard. She's a girl. And we want... I'm going to give Karen these eyes. And what do you think of this version of Karen Dewberry? Any comments would be welcome. Thank you, Mason. Thank you, Richard. But I tell you what, my corner group chat on the gram has gone really rather quiet. And that is that one for Karen Dewberry. The next one will be, I'm going to do Leanne. I'm going to do Alana first. Scale you down. That makes you look like a toddler, but yeah. I'll scale you down. And you know, we want a proper girly look. A proper girly look for Alana. Bingo. Yeah, that will do it. And then we want... Nice. I'm just going to go back and see that. And then we want... That will take care of that. And then, because we're... Yeah, I'm going to change the face on this one this time. Like that. And what we are going for... Either that, I think looks rather girly girl, or we will go for something like... I quite like the look of that, but then the eyes go over. But the eyes go over. The ears go over the hair. There's even a hairstyle for Michael Jackson. Oh my goodness. I think I'll go with that one then for... Am I really going to give Alana blue hair? Yeah, I think I am. let's get rid of that ear. I'm always poking fun at Annie for being struck by a smooth criminal. And I want to give I'll give those eyes. I'm giving Alana blue hair. Those glasses look a bit weird when you do that, so I just have to lower them down. Like that will do it. And I think at this point, I shall make them yellow glasses. Anyway, so what do you think of Alana Dewberry? Any comments again? And I'll be thrilled to see what you can say. Next is who I've got left. Justin and Leanne. We'll do Leanne next. But this might be the point where I'm tempted to have one of them as a tomboy. But I think my judgment speaks better of me. Do blue for that and white for that. I think I'll do blue for that and come on. And magenta for that. Now she looks like a 3D pie chart that you'd see on Microsoft Windows. Oh no! What is it with me and my similes? Also, my right arm's going to sleep. We want that. And that. I would change the shoes blue. And let's do some hair. Before I do that though, I'm going to change the face on this one too. Give her father's hair. Can someone give me the hex code for beige, please? Anyone? That'd be very much appreciated. I bet it's going to be another blindingly obvious one. Thanks, Adam. Wow. I've just put it in. I mean, look at that. Looks more white than beige, but then what do I know? And we'll put an earring. Maybe we won't put in the earring. Let me just undo that. And we want that. And this is a preview of Leanne Dewberry. What do you think, guys? Just want to double check to see what the scaling, what I did for scaling. There we go. And then one more, because we are already over 30 minutes in. We'll do Justin. And I've got some ideas in my mind as to what I've already got some ideas in mind as to how I'm going to make him. Certainly not a skull t-shirt. I quite like the idea that for Justin. Either that or that. Have you noticed that all the male body parts are called Adam and all the female ones are called Eve? It's almost like this piece of software has gone sort of biblical on me. Wow. I think that will go nicely for Justin. Henry Dewberry. We'll go black and we'll leave that as is. That's interesting, Adam. And we'll go for red trousers. This will be interesting. And that takes care of that. Give him some hair. Quite like the idea of that. Yeah, I quite like the idea of that. Although that's covering up his eyebrows, so I reckon not that or that, because 2 members of the family have that hairstyle already. And certainly not that one either. Yeah, I think this one will have to do. Another one with blonde hair. Let's go for that. No, not that one. I'll go with that. And then do that. Give him blonde eyebrows. And there's Justin Dewberry. Let me know what you think, guys. I like that. Well, that's all the Dewberry's done. Now, because I spent so long working on what I wanted to do, I still only managed to do 1 set of families. Also, one set. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.